Hi, my name is Larry Newman. I'm an attorney located in Ithaca, New York. My new office at the Gateway Center. My daughter goes to Ithaca High School. All my children went to Ithaca High School, but she's the last in line. And they staged a DWI event, or showed cars crashing and showed a film and explained, because with the Memorial Day weekend coming up, with high school graduation coming up, they want to bring awareness to driving while intoxicated, driving while impaired type activities. She wants to know why I was not invited to participate. They had one of the police officers play a defense attorney. And I'd like to go over a couple of reasons why I wasn't invited to participate, because I guess if the students asked me some questions, I'd have to give some honest answers. And I want to go over three reasons I think I wasn't invited. Number one is they probably don't want the students to know, or most people to know, that the police are not always your friend. It's not always in your best interest to cooperate with the police. It's not always in your best interest to just say, tell them the truth about things, and what drugs you've taken, what things you've done, and admit to your guilt. Police officers have dual roles. They have a dual role to safety and protection of the public, but they also have a role to investigate and charge crime. So that's number one. Number two is I think that the students should know what their legal rights are. You have a legal right to not take their field side sobriety test. You don't have to participate. You don't have to walk the line. You don't have to stand on one leg. You don't have to follow the pen with your eyes. You don't have to do any of those things. In fact, you could decide that you're not going to give them any evidence or any proof with which to convict you in the future of crimes. It's important to know what your constitutional rights are. So, number one, you have a right to remain silent. Number two, you have a right not to participate, not to cooperate. And number three, most important thing about a DWI case is understanding that it's the government's burden to prove their case against you, and that they're going to be using the testimony of these police officers, their opinions about you. And their opinions about you, I just had a case where a person was graduating college. They had been crying and upset all day, so their eyes were all bloodshot and watery. Yeah, they had a couple of drinks, but they certainly were not in an intoxicated condition. But do the police see it that way? No. They see bloodshot, watery eyes. What's the assumption? This person's highly intoxicated. They see somebody that has slurring of speech. They don't think that maybe this person's tired. They think this person's intoxicated. So these are the things that I think I would have told the students if they would have invited me. To have fair play, I think it would have been nice to have a little bit of balance there, but of course they did it on a one-sided basis. The other thing that my daughter commented on, I thought this is real interesting. The film that they showed them had every single thing in it. In other words, it didn't just have drinking in it. It had smoking pot in it. It had too many kids in the car in it. It had the radio blaring in it. It had one of the kids showing a text message to the driver while they were driving in it. So they brought in every possible thing that could go wrong in combination. She thinks it would have been better, because kids are not as stupid as we'd like to think they are. Just to bring in one or even two of those things. They have to bring all of those things together, because she said typically the kids are not going to do all of those stupid things together. Although I have cases they do all those things together, but typically it might be one or two of those things, and it might have had a larger impact or been more realistic had they brought a little bit more balance to their presentation about what DWI is. I certainly wouldn't have condoned intoxicated or impaired driving, whether by alcohol and or other drugs. I don't condone that. If you have questions about your DWI case, DWI drugs case, these types of cases I handle within the Ithaca area and the Finger Lakes, please feel free to give me a call. And thanks for watching this video.